Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of The Outer Worlds. We've made it to the geothermal plant and we've eliminated pretty much all of the robots and tech enemies around it. We switched over to the light machine gun so we can see how that fares in terms of damage output. But without further ado, let's head on inside and see what there is. Now, there's almost certainly going to be stuff for us to loot, and it looks like there's a mob just over there. So we'll sneak around a little bit. This isn't going to be the sneakiest gun.
The control room should be off to the right.
Thanks,
Hope
Pavati.
we're doing the right thing.
Well, we haven't decided what we're doing just yet. Yeah, this thing has a lot of armor. So while we are doing more damage per bullet, overall, because the light shotgun had many individual bits of shrapnel, each of those was doing 1 damage. So I think we're doing less. We're being less efficient with our ammo, even if we're doing more in each moment. Interesting. Okay, well, let's swap back to the sawn-off shotgun for the moment. So yeah, we would be doing 12 damage per bullet in terms of ammo efficiency. Now, it took a lot longer to actually put a mob down. But when we're fighting armored stuff, we're gonna use bigger kit anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. We don't want to head outside. Let's have a nose and see what there is. So downstairs. Cool, and we can get into the control area. The receptionist obviously didn't have a good day. Still more stuff for us to grab. Let's have a look at the computer. Okay. Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. Receptionist terminal. Error. Terminal memory purged. Maintenance logs purged. Personnel files purged. Company notifications purged. Messages purged. Personal memos. Purge incomplete. 2 files available. Let's have a look. I had to borrow your copy of the Young Spaces Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering and I need the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Cool, so that's going to be in the repair bay. And chaos everywhere, mechanical's gone haywire, gunfire, hearing some screams. Oh lord, I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of the Spaces Choice family. Hang on, so there's an emergency going on and this person was starting to write like an email or a note to their supervisor despite the fact that they needed to run for their life. Well, clearly they didn't make it. Alright, well, let's have a look what's up the stairs.
Wow, you got that?
Yeah, we're pretty good in terms of picking locks. More light ammo, that replaces some of the stuff we just spent. We have another computer, actually. The manager's office. Terminal access. Welcome, J. Braden. In the messages, from Space's Choice. Subject, get it together. Ms. Braden. This letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant, for reasons relating to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. The Space's Choice family would like to collectively remind you your working for Space's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Okay. Then the reply, I assume. Subject, no need for a reprimand. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I've identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of the Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. And then the reply to that. Ms. Raiden, we've investigated the claims made against the profitability of the Greater Emerald Vale region. Our officers agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our officers are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that Space's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we've deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the power plant's population of automechanicals free of charge. Wow! So they took out an insurance policy on the plant and then triggered the mechanical uprising rebellion. Pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. Okay, let's carry on exploring up here. Another locked box.
Nice.
We'll get the bits from that. Nothing else in here. And the other side. Oh, we could have just come up this side rather than going through that locked door. Still, I'm happy we did, because using our skills gives us experience. Let's go down the other side. Combat drone. It's not seeing us yet.
Here we go. Get past that armor.
Reload. There we go. Efficient. Certainly ammo efficient. Right. What do we have up here? Nothing hiding around that corner. Oh, hello. Little bit of ammo. I think there's going to be nothing over the other side we can access. So what's this section? Oh, this is going to be where we make the decision, I guess. Well, let's head to the repair bay first before we do that. Because whoever we choose, the other people are not going to be happy with us. So we might want to drop the... Well, you know what? Let's say we're going to go against the town. So if we're going against the town, we'll be able to hand in the mechanical book. Ooh, we don't have the key card for that. So we need the security chief's key card, which we might be able to get from somewhere. What have we got in the locker?
Nicely done.
Just an assault rifle and some heavy ammo. Okay. How about the terminal? Geothermal security office. Right, well, let's unlock the door. There we go. Ooh, warning, this facility is in a state of lockdown. Authorization passcode required. Enter passcode. Cool. Personnel files. Let's have a read. So, personal log 79. Chester Higgins again, that hullhead. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case, I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done. Let me just remind myself I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. who was working on some logic module. I confiscated it, should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Cool, so we can get it from there. Then 87. It doesn't sit right with me. The company's been replacing our guards with automechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointing every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an automechanical never will. I don't know, doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Yeah, a little bit of foresight there. And then 98. The worst has happened. The mechanicals have gone crazy. I've locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. So clearly did not make it. And then automated message 006. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanker. This is an automated message initiated by Space's Choice Workers' Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. I love it. Okay, so that door's been opened, but that one hasn't. Yeah, let's take everything from each of these lockers. All looted. Right, so... if we find his body... that's been barred. If we find his body, we might be able to get that security card. I think we just stab this thing a few times.
System.
Here we go.
We're pretty good at this.
Much more efficient than using the sawn-off shotgun. And much more effective.
Search failed. Suspicious data not found.
Interesting. Oh, there's lots of stuff in there apparently. Let's open this. Yeah, this whole area is going to be full. Maybe we can sneak up on this one and get the drop on it.
Unsecure.
That worked.
We made it.
Melee is incredibly effective in this. We know that oh yeah, that's where it is. We know that the assault rifle is also pretty darn effective, but what's this gonna do? I guess we're turning on the power. Or something. Nothing wrong with pushing buttons for things you don't understand. That looks like the repair bay. So we'll get that. Where is this booklet? Borrowed a copy of Young Space's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Okay, so it's going to be down in the pit.
Self-diagnostics complete.
Hey, Jeremy.
Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
Wait, you made it out of the junkyard.
All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties.
Great. But why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in
That's a good
compliance with
conclusion.
Spacer's Choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Oh, happily. Let me get this straight. You want to help me destroy the other mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols.
Mechanicide
Awaiting
protocols.
confirmation.
I like the sound of that. Go get him, Jeremy. I'll be back here, not putting myself at risk. So got that one. Right, now there was mechanical sentry up here. Energy cells. Oh, there's the security chief's corpse. Wow. Well, we got his key card. I had his gun. I'm sorry you didn't make it, my friend. But you tried. That's the, well, is it the important thing? Surviving would probably be more important. Yeah, so I think that's where we were before, and this is the barred door? Yeah. Anything we can do with these? Well, we've got a computer terminal here. Ah, but we can't get in there. We would need Chester's passcode. We do have more things that we can do here, though. Some kind of locker room area? Control riot armor? Another locker to steal things from. Grab all that. I think I probably need to improve my lockpicking a bit more because there are things that we can't get through. And that seems to be the limiting factor right now.
No, just leave me alone.
Oh, there's that. That's Higgins. Higgins survived? We'll be downstairs, but let's have a look and see if there's anything up here first. So this must lead to the pit.
You're not real. You're not real.
You better believe I am real. And I will kill you if you don't give me the Guide to Mechanical Engineering Part 3.
Get away!
You're right, Jeremy. Where are you going? Okay, well, Jeremy's going through there. Let's head down and see if we can find Higgins.
Go away, Phantom!
There's even more down, actually. Take the weapon parts. You can hear Jeremy fighting.
You're not real. You're not real.
Well, if you're convinced I'm not real, then how am I stealing all of your stuff? Could just kill you and no one would know.
Not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
No! I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms.
That's a good first rule.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Okay. You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane.
Definitely
I
not
use it as a
insane.
reminder.
I love it. So, what is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way
Sisty
for someone who
Pig
started off as a
Tycoon.
simple engineer right here in this plant.
Are you just imagining all of these things? How have you been surviving?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Namely, eating sprats. So you ate sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Clearly. You were an engineer. What did you work on?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Okay, well... Was that before or after you became a... No, if you worked on them, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Well, I'm kind of taking care of them, but... Ooh... I could deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Okay. Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic modules. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
The so noble art.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me.
Yay.
You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Nice and safe. Any idea where I can find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Okay. Well, I wanted to ask you something
The tail.
else.
Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
No, not about the sprat eating. So, what happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Missed out. Brilliant. Okay, well, I should definitely leave you to this. Where is... There's the book. We'll take the Adreno. We'll take his meds. I'm not going to sleep in his bed. Okay, this has worked out well for us so far. So temporarily, let's bring up our thing. Yeah, we can just head back to get the module, which is going to be up one more level, and then we'll reprogram the automatons as well. That'll save us some bullets and some trouble. I think it was actually up even one more level. Wasn't up here. Wasn't on this floor. Let's go down one level. It might have been a bit further around, actually. Yeah, because this is the direction Jeremy went. Oh no, maybe it was here. No, this is some kind of workbench, which is fine while we're here. Let's break down the armor that we don't care about. Yeah, we can get rid of that as well. Okay, well, it wasn't here, but this... You know what? I reckon it's going to be one of the other little side room bits. This connects up with the other section, so let's back out. No, that's just a way down. Okay. Upstairs, trace our steps. So that's the way down. Could potentially be any of these bits. There was the lab bit. That was the barred area. That led onwards, so we didn't want to go there. Looks like there's only one way out of here, which is up. That's the barred door from the other side. Well, we've got the security chief's passcode. Weapon parts, Adrena time. There's the logic module. Not sure if that's a good one for us to be potentially supplying, but you never know. There's the door. No, that just takes us back out. It must have been down inside. Well, let's try and follow round again. So it's definitely not on this floor. Let's head down one. Definitely not on this floor. We'll head down one. Pretty certain that it wasn't down on the ground floor. So back up. Which is actually over this side. Well, we may as well carry on exploring this way for the moment. Jeremy might have...
You're liable to get scalded.
Yeah, this is where you can go in the other way. Wonder if you can redirect it with the switch that was downstairs. Yeah, that scientist is not in a good way. Let's head up above.
System.
Incoming!
I thought that was going to be Jeremy for a moment there.
You're past that armor! Nice one!
Okay, that's more effective. redirect so the steam's going a different way. Oh, there's still
That's
more
the
down
last
here.
of 'em.
You got it? All good? Well, by the looks of it, yeah. We have another terminal over here. Steam distribution control. Shut off the steam. There we go. That makes things a bit safer. There, that was Jeremy. So Jeremy died because he just walked into the steam. So what's over this way? Does feel like there's more death and danger.
Processing.
Here they come.
Security. Searching for.
Oh, there's quite a few of them. Okay, let's get this out.
That's gotta hurt. Got 'em.
Right, let's time dilate you down.
That. Beginning.
That feels mostly cleared out. There's still one. Of Artie's on a way to give it some smacks. Percussive maintenance. I think Farty did not actually succeed. Got pretty close though. Okay, optional reprogram the automechanicals. Tick. No, we just killed them all. There was no reprogramming. I really wanted to reprogram them. Well, seeing as the mechanicals are no longer a threat, we can check to see if there's anything not nailed down in the area. And then we're going to want to head back and return the logic module first before we do any switching of anything. Oh, they are not the same barred door. I mean, they do end up leading to the same place. But yeah, that was a wholly different section. Which is kind of interesting in itself. There wasn't an extra door in there. Oh, maybe it was here. No, that's just leaving. I really want to find where the Chester key card thing gets used. It's going to annoy me. That was barred, so it couldn't have been there. And there definitely wasn't another door down. We missed him, though. Pretty certain we've got everything in the locker and shower area. Sometimes there's stuff behind the toilets, but not this time. And there wasn't an extra thing in this lab area. Alright, well let's go down one and we'll kind of trace round a little bit. It'd be nice to be able to leave like pins on the map to remind you of where you've been and where you've not been. Will not benefit activating all the Steam release valves and stuff will have had. Yeah, that just leads back where we were. Okay, well, we haven't checked over this side thoroughly. It's just a way to climb up that we did before. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I wonder if it was a locker rather than a main door. It doesn't feel right, though. Or a terminal. Maybe a terminal for the passcode. Actually. That could have been it. So, from here, we would have had to go down. Couldn't have done anything. This. It would have been this, maybe. Corporates just sent team technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals every Centurion drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to Space's choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I'd like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Space's Choice family. Space's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. Not the best choice, it's the Space's Choice. And then repair log 20. Just finished a routine maintenance of our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is these modifications were introduced in our recent retrofit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modification to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do some experimentation. Yeah. And then we had this terminal. There we go. Modify behavior. Okay. Automechanical is guard mode. Guard target intruders. Select new target. Automechanicals have been mandated to target intruders. Any attempt to alter the setting is punishable by company law. Your infraction has been noted and your permanent record. Please see your supervisor to schedule a reprimand. Well, define intruders. All personnel or entities not identified as property of Space's Choice. Would you like to modify the definition of intruders? Define intruders as Space's Choice automechanicals. There we go. Please allow some time to process. And remove all recently defined intruders. And we can't change it off guard mode either. Okay, so I was looking for a door when it was the terminal that we needed. Let's transition out and we'll go give the logic module to our crazy, crazy friend. Yeah, fast travel to the landing pad. And this is just in case, as part of the town, he won't talk to us after we transition the power over. Hey.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Ludwig, guess what? I got a logic module. This is a busted one though.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, well, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile.
Always.
So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Ooh. So Spacer's Choice are now revering us. Now, giving him the logic module that was set to, like, aggressively kill everything is just going to confirm what he was already believing. Let's head across and hand the engineering manual in. There's Thomas. So, Thomas,
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
that's all you care about, but today is your lucky day.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Number 3, but you've still got to put all the graft in to learn
The
this stuff.
geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It was,
That's
not
a complete
anymore.
set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Ooh, electrocharged surface. Alright. Thank you very much. So, level up means skill points. If we go for persuade, or potentially intimidate, we might be able to convince Zoe to return. And I do think getting a bit of extra dialogue at this point could be useful to us. Interesting. This is going to give us Cower as well. So dialogue options do have an effect on combat. I'm happy enough with that. Let's apply that. And what we'll do very quickly is just see if we've got anything that improves our persuade or... Not really. We've got one that gives us determination, but determination is just down at leadership. So that's not going to be particularly useful. Our current helmet does give us more handgun stuff. That is probably a worthwhile upgrade given the amount of lockpicking we do. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. So our sneak is a little bit low, our hack is a little bit low, but we can always take off the thing. But we've now got 48 lockpick, which is awesome. Is Parvati giving us... boosts? Yeah, increase your engineering skill when Parvati's in the party. I think we will want to give Parvati battle hardened when the opportunity presents itself. But for right now, We could try and have a chat with Zoe. It's not far away. I don't think Zoe's going to listen to us, though. So it might have to be a later job. Actually, perhaps... Can we tell you?
What is it?
I found Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
Maybe the Marauders took her away?
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills far as I can tell.
Alright. Any chance you could point me somewhere? No. Right. Let's change the
What is
subject
it?
and we'll just leave. I wonder if the Marauders are going to have come back or if they all stay dead. Looks pretty clear still, which is good. Yeah, given we cleared everyone out of this area. Right, Zoe.
Ever consider the Marauder life? It's pretty sweet.
I can't imagine you're happy out here. The food's awful, company's worse, and there's no serial dramas.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Cool. So that's all done. We can head back to Grace, which we can just fast travel over. And actually, just to make it a little bit easier, there you are. So, Grace.
What is it?
I've talked Zoe into coming
We
back.
didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She had an idea to join up. Yeah, something about wanting to be an
You
outlaw.
pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Oh, I agree.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
A spot of XP and hopefully a bit more rep. That's pretty awesome. So Deserter's reputation has increased. And they're now revering us as well. I think we're pretty much done with all the side quests in this area. So we just need to decide which way to divert the power. And I think we're probably going to divert it to this settlement rather than to the town. But that's going to be for next time. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have enjoyed it, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of The Outer Worlds. See you soon.